Hi, this is Dean from the Worldwide Trekking YouTube channel, and today I want to answer the question that we get a lot. Can I make the trek to Everest Base Camp any shorter? And for us, we do it about as fast as you can. And the reason that we do it a little more quickly is because we use helicopters to start and finish our trip. But the distance on the trail, the days that we take going up and acclimatizing into the higher valley is the same. What we do is when people fly into Kathmandu, they get there, they spend the first night. Our trip starts in the afternoon. We do a bit of a cultural walking tour, and then we meet for dinner and then let the group turn in. After flying all the way to Nepal, people are usually really tired and a bit jet lagged after such a long trip. The following morning after breakfast, we're going to have an orientation briefing, which goes over all of the safety and the plan and how we're going to operate all along the way, answer questions, make sure that we have our group properly briefed on what to expect and what we're doing overall during the trip. Then each evening, of course, your guide does a briefing for the following day right before you start dinner. Then after that briefing, the second day, we take a cultural tour. We go to the Monkey Temple, we go to some other sites around Kathmandu. Then we have a lunch, and then after lunch, the guide will go around all of the guest room and do an individual gear check, answer questions, make sure that their bags make weight and that they, know what they want to bring and making sure that there's no surprises. They have the proper footwear, they have all the proper gear that they're going to need once they fly into the trek and start their trip in the valley. So after the second day, we have a dinner, we have the evening, and then the following morning we fly in using helicopters from Kathmandu directly into the lower Khumbu Valley. We fly into the village of Phokding, which is a little past the Lukla landing strip. It'd be about a day's walk. For most people would go to Phokding their first day. So we kind of shave that day off. That day we fly in, we go to Phokding, and we trek to Manjo. It's just a shorter day on the trail. The reason we take that shorter day on the trail is because I have noticed over the years, a lot of people need to kind of get ready, ease into, the trekking and get going. Also, in the event we're delayed on our flight in, we can comfortably make the first night's village in Manjo. Manjo sits right on the edge of the national park entrance to Sagarmatha National Park. So we have the night there. The following day, we work our way up Namche Hill for 2 nights in Namche Bazaar and continue up the valley. After we go along, we spend 2 nights in Namche Bazaar. We go up the valley to Diboche, 2 nights in Ferishe, then up to Lobuche and Gorak Shep, into Everest Base Camp, up Kalapatar. We do all of our trekking. But then as we return, we come back down after our day in morning in Everest Base Camp. We spend the night in Lobuche village at 16,000 feet. And then we go from Lobuche village down to Ferishe. Ferishe is at 14,000 feet. It's where the medical clinic is there. And the following morning, we get picked up in helicopters. We fly back to Lukla, we check out, and we fly all the way back to Kathmandu. So we do shave some days off as we descend from Ferishe, instead of trekking down to Namche and through Phokding and then all the way back up to Lukla, we shave a couple days off there at the end. I get a lot of people that ask if they can do it any quicker, and safely you really cannot. You need to acclimatize. Doesn't matter how fit you are, you still have to acclimatize during the journey. You want to enjoy the journey. You also want to feel good while you're doing it, and you also want to be safe while you do it. If you go too quickly, there's a chance that you succumb to some of the high altitude ailments. We go over in another video, but things that we really want to avoid: getting altitude sick and any of those complications. So that is really the quickest that you can trek the Mount Everest Base Camp safely. You do need to spend the double nights in Namche Bazaar and Ferishe so you can safely make your way up to Everest Base Camp and Kalapatar. Let your body adjust along the way, and then We do shave a couple days off, but that's really by using the helicopter, get picked up at the high valley and flown out and down back to Kathmandu. But we really can't rush the ascent. The ascent needs the time it needs so people can comfortably adjust to the altitude and safely make their way to Everest Base Camp. If you have any questions about the trek to Everest Base Camp, we'd love to answer them. Just contact us directly. We're happy to jump on a Zoom call or connect on an email or a phone call and answer any questions that you might have. We're happy to get you on a trip to Mount Everest Base Camp. We run our trips in the spring and in the fall, the pre and post monsoon season, so we have great views of Mount Everest, the surrounding mountains, and make our way into Everest Base Camp on what we like to call the journey of a lifetime. It's incredible. We'd love to see you there. Contact us directly, and we're happy to help you out. Thanks for watching.